Okay, give it up one more time for Eric Clapton's Toolbox. This is awesome. Can you all hear me okay? I'm a little nervous. It's kind of funny, a lot of you listen as well as you do in school. We had the balcony closed, but you're going to be okay. Peterson, you're supposed to be one of the good ones. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the Marquette Alternative High School graduation. I'm Andrew Crunkleton. If you don't know me, I'm the director of the program. And if you've never been to one of these graduations, you're in for a very nice surprise tonight. This is a show to rival all shows, and it's a great celebration of these young people's life and journey thus far. And we get a little emotional through it because we get to know these kids really well. These adults now really well. Before we start, actually, you graduates, you doing all right? You getting a little antsy? I hear one of you crying. Is that kind of Before we get started, my boss, Superintendent Bill Saunders, I'd like to say a nice thank you to you. He's in the back, and he often starts these programs, and I like it with, I'm going to ask you to silence your phones, because we know you're going to take pictures with them and text people, and check your news and your Facebook or whatever. But please silence them so we can give the respect for the people on stage. And now we turn our attention to the graduation. And as we go into that, there's people in the audience we, as a school, would really like to thank. And that would be our superintendent, Bill Saunders, Principal John Young. I see Vice Principal Amanda Hurstbomber out there. School board members. I see Gene Hedrick. Did I miss anybody else come in? Family, friends, and teachers. And this is a pretty powerful thing right here, and I like to do this. Those individuals that I just mentioned, but administrators, teachers, past and present, and supports of these graduates. Will you please rise? Amanda, a lot of people want to be on the stage down here tonight.
I'm looking for somebody.
If my faculty at Marquette Alternative High School could please stand, I'd appreciate that. They hate standing. I'm going to ask you to just stay standing for a moment, Matt. Be comfortable. I don't know how many people are blessed to love coming to work every single morning, even when it feels tough and trying. And I am so happy for the graduates. But what this core group of individuals in front of you does on a daily basis, bringing love and joy and dedication, and even when someone's fallen 15 times, being there to grab them and hug them and say, we got it. Today's a new day. And from my heart, the graduates' heart, and everyone in this audience, we love you and thank you. You're amazing humans. I've never once seen you all wait for permission to do anything for me. And that's why you're awesome. Graduates, we now turn our attention to you. And I know we've done a lot of standing, but please stand, graduates. And before you clap for the graduates, wait a minute. Turn around. I started having graduates do this a few years ago, and I think it's an amazing thing. Take in that sight, find your grandparents, find your parents, find your friends, know what you've achieved, and give the audience a round of applause for helping you on your journey. Okay. Enough of the standing and clapping. Let's get the show on the road.
Yeah. Woo.
Many of you graduates actually started your tenure at the alternative high school in this very school. Quite a few of you did. So it's kind of a homecoming tonight to exit high school. And that's a ginormous thing to say. You've been through 2 schools, 1 program, but a lot of you have really helped shape an evolution of our program. We welcome new teachers, we welcome new staff, and it has been you that has built the possibility for our freshmen, sophomores, and juniors to see that graduation is possible. And not only is it possible, but it is one heck of a ride and an awfully good time. And I just want to thank you for that. Some of the achievements of your class that I want to take note to are this group of 17 in front of us has received over $10,000 worth of scholarships. Congratulations for that. That includes local scholarships, Kaufman Awards, and a Watson & Watson scholarship for Chris Watson. This year, these seniors, along with their teachers and underclassmen, have raised over $40,000 in grant money. Yeah, give that a round of applause. That $40,000 allowed us to take the young women you're going to be introduced to tonight to Washington, D.C. It allowed us to tour a nickel mine. It built a disc golf course. It built a library. But more importantly, it supplied a lifetime of change, not only for you as graduates, but for your teachers. We have stood next to each other and cried, laughed, sweat, blood, sweat, and tears. Our young ladies, Casey Joe, I don't know if Casey Joe's here tonight, but has been in our gym working these young ladies out. Is it like Pilates or a mixed class, and then you can hear them yelling and screaming with excitement through the hallways. Cutter Johnston, I just wanted to say your name. Cutter built the library. He built a bridge. And more importantly, he's built a very reputable, strong man that I now am very proud to call friend.
Hey, Cutter.
This isn't all about Cutter. So these moments that you've accomplished, whether this year, whether like Mikey DePeach are only for a semester, whether some of you just for the year, you have not only given yourself an educational lease on life, but you also helped create the family atmosphere, what we call the family atmosphere, that keeps our school evolving and moving forward in a positive way. We say with the disc golf course or these different things, you've built something bigger than self. How many times have you heard us say that? A lot, probably too many. But more importantly, you've given your all to a school program and to yourself, which is beyond selfless. And when I look around and see all my undergraduates in these hallways, or in the seats in the hallways, it's you that gives them hope to meet the goal of sitting in these seats. And more importantly, moving forward and tackling the world in a strong and ethical manner, which I know all of you are ready to do. Sorry. Once our young ladies and our staff came back from Washington, D.C., Lori Frack came into my office and gave me a gift that she picked up at the Holocaust Museum. And one, I was moved by the thought that somebody brought back something. I like gifts. Who doesn't like a gift? But it was a poem, and it was a poem by a pastor by the name of Martin Niemöller. And it was taken from the Holocaust Museum in D.C. And this is what it says. It says, "First they came for the socialist, and I did not speak out, because I was not a socialist. Then they came out for the trade unionists, and I did not speak out, because I was not a trade unionist. Then they came for the Jews, and I did not speak out, because I was not a Jew. Then they came for me. And and there was no one left to speak for me. And those words hit me so hard, as I know they story when reading them in the Holocaust Museum. And what they say to me is, you all now have the voice to speak. You have the voice to speak for the fragile, for the accomplished. You have the voice to speak and advocate for yourselves. And that strength is going to lead you to countless success, countless success. And I just want you to hold that with you for life. It is okay to speak. It is okay to speak from your heart. It is okay to speak from deep within your soul. And it's okay to have principles that you stand by and stand convicted to them. And protect your fellow man and woman and believe in what you have inside. Because each of you have so much inside. It's amazing. It really is. So Lori, I don't know how that jumped up and grabbed you, but thank you so much. It's been a guiding light for me as of late. Okay, so you probably want diplomas. It's gonna happen. But first, I'm going to introduce our keynote speaker this evening, Ms. Carol Ann Swanson. Carol Ann has been with us, well, she's been with the Alternative High School longer than I have. She's been with us since the beginning. And as the poem I just shared spoke about speaking, the importance of speaking for beliefs and for others, Carol Ann has been an advocate and a voice for our students, but selfishly, a godsend to me and someone that I've leaned on so hard in my professional and personal life. And she is stepping away from Marquette Alternative High School this year in the capacity she has served, but I know she'll never leave because we won't let her. But Carol, thanks for being here.
This is the last thing I will do as a professional before I retire, and it just feels so fitting. And one of the things that may not seem fitting to some of the people out there who don't know me is what I chose to wear. All the ladies from Marquette Alternative look so elegant tonight. All of the students and the staff people. And y'all clean up so nice. But a lot of people who know me know that when I'm asked to speak, I never prepare anything. Because if I had written something 10 minutes ago, it wouldn't be from my heart right now. And that's where I always want to come from, is from that heart space. And my heart is very connected to this school. The one thing that I did prepare was what I chose to wear. Okay. And I chose to wear this. It says Lake Superior Eagles class of 2005. The school started in 2003, and in 2004 I was invited to become part of this school. And it has changed me profoundly and deeply and eternally, being part of this school. I was just in line speaking with a student who kindly told me that he recognized that what I did was important. And I told him that the reason I did what I did for my career was because I tried to imagine what I would have wanted to be available that wasn't when I was in high school. And it was important to me to want to fill that gap. So when I looked down, I chose this shirt because when I looked down at the names, all of the seniors signed this shirt. And I looked down at these names, and I see Amber Brizette right over my heart. And I see Armando Ruiz blasting through the bus garage building. And Chelsea Scott, who I still see on a regular basis. And, oh my gosh, Laura Slee and Brittany Bushy, who takes care of people and is a hospice worker. And I think of the incredible difference that students from this school have made in the world. And I have to laugh. The students heard me say this the other day when they ambushed me in the most tender way to say goodbye and give me flowers. But the people in my life who are my age, I hear every time, once in a while, I hear them complaining about young people. And oh my gosh, and you know, what's become of the youth? And I do something that teenagers have taught me to do, and to do dramatically and with emphasis. And I roll my eyeballs and I laugh because I know a secret that apparently they don't know. And I look at you seniors, and I think of all the seniors that have come since this first class that I watched graduate. And I look at all of you, and some of you I know pretty darn well. And I'm so proud of you, and I'm so honored to be part of your life, and I feel permanently connected to you. But here's the wonderful secret, and if there are those of you out there who don't know this secret, our youth are incredible. They're incredible, and they're committed, and they're smart. And they have wise old souls, and they have skill, and we are in good hands. We don't have a thing to worry about. I retire with a calm, serene heart, knowing that these people are in charge, and they've got it. They've got it. They've got our backs. We're going to be fine, and this school will continue on. And I want to honor the teachers. Because one of the things that I always suggest to people who want to work with students, they go, oh, I'm not trained, oh, I don't know. And this is what I always tell them to do. It's not that hard. All you have to do is, number one, you have to love them. Don't go work with students if you don't love them. And then all you have to do is 3 things. Show up. Listen, and believe what they tell you. They carry their truth, and they will tell you their truth if you listen and you love them and you're open to hearing it. So I honor all of you teachers. Keep doing your good work. Look at what walks out of this building tonight. And to you seniors and to you underclassmen, yeah, you know, here's your hope. You'll be down here, and you will do it because you're no less capable and filled with gifts than they are. So congratulations to all of you. Congratulations to you, to this school. You know, I wish my grandchildren lived here and could go to this school. I would send them to you in a heartbeat. But bless you. I love you, and you're stuck with me.
Caroline, you're amazing. Thank you. Now, we are going to invite student speakers up to address their fellow classmates. And we have 2 student speakers. Our first is our Student Council Government President, Mr. Ryan Fletcher.
Welcome, MAHS graduates and those related. I'm glad to see you all here on this lovely day. Today's ceremony marks the graduation of my class and I, the final result of constant dedication and hard work over the years. The road here was long and perilous, and I myself probably would not have made it had it not been for the school I went to, Marquette Alternative High School. It's a very special school to me, and not just because I went there, but because it really helped turn high school around for me. When I started high school, I started MSHS, and I was a very troubled kid. I had really bad grades, I didn't go to school much, and for a while, I didn't look like I was going to graduate on time. But my high school guidance counselor started telling me about the alternative school. And she said that it was a place with a very family-oriented.
Just got so quiet. Thought of a round of applause for our teachers and our graduates. We officially announce our class of 2016. Haley Lalonde. I've been calling her Hallie for 4 years just to anger her. Haley. And Jade Lorenz. And was it the two of you? Did anybody else pitch in? Bridget was there in spirit. Well, you were sleeping while they were working on it today, but they prepared a senior slideshow. Can you guys see what the podium is?
Feel my way through the darkness.
Good job.
The plane. This one? You want to
Take it with you. Take it.
I'm going to take care of it, Caroline, don't you worry. I do have a joke, but I don't feel real comfortable saying it here. Kim, do you want to say it? The knock-knock joke we've been saying for years with these kids? No, come on, just yell it out. No?
Who's there?
It's good to see a lot of people around here still. How you doing, Hartman? It's good to see you, buddy. Malachi, Blockhead. B. I'm not real good at it. I'm usually such a good speaker. I think we need to push a button. Jim, are you still up there? We spent hours rehearsing this.
Well, you did a good job.
There we go. And I was worried you were going to use profanity. Well done. Our next guest speaker is also our Kaufman Award winner this year, Miss Jade Lorenz.
Hi. I just want to thank the teachers and staff for the perfect school. It's a place that we could be ourselves and get to know each other. We call ourselves a second home because we are family. Cleaning up my locker felt like I was moving out. It's bittersweet. It's where we grew up and it's played a huge role in finding ourselves. The teachers and staff have made an impact on all of our lives. We didn't just learn the school academics. You guys have taught us so much more. Can you have taught us peace and tranquility, even though your math classes were a bit crazy at times? And also that my husband's, or my future husband's credit score will affect my credit score. Cindy, you are the welfare of the school, and everybody knows not to mess with you because you'll put them in your place. You'll put them in their place. But I've learned that it's not because you mean, it's because you care. You have taught us to accept constructive criticism. Nora, I see you as a calm, cool, and collected teddy bear who enjoys reading. You have taught us to keep an open mind and be kind. Jessie, a Star Wars and Marvel geek and isn't afraid to show it. You've always taught us to be ourselves and be proud. Joy, you taught us that it was okay to draw outside of the line sometimes. You seem to be an everything and anything type of person. You have taught us to be one with the wild sometimes and to appreciate things for what they are. Matt, I never really had you as a teacher, but I can tell you've taught the ones who have had the pleasure of being in your class how to take a joke. Krill, I only had you for about 2 seconds, so I didn't really get to know you, but it was cool seeing you become a part of the family. On the first day of school, everyone was like, who's Brian Krill? And then we walked into your class and seen that you were formally dressed in blue. Then eventually you lost the tie, then the button-up polo, then you stopped shaving, and now you seem to fit right in. So I guess you taught us that even adults have to adapt sometimes. Finally, as Conk, the crazy principal, the loudest mouth in the hallway, the big cheese. Every morning, he welcomed us with a brutal high five. You are the father of the school because you've always been there for us in words of wisdom or advice. You do a great job, Conk, and for that we thank you. For the class of 2016 now marks the beginning of the next chapter of our lives. It's time to adult and it's time to find out where we belong in this world. Wherever you go and whatever you do, I hope you do a good job, and I hope you find happiness on your way.
I don't really know what to say right now. You all are amazing. It's that time. It's time to give you your diploma. It's time to move you forward. And it's time to get you out of my hair. Emily Gauthier. If you haven't been here, we give little brief speeches about our graduates, and we're going to start that now. And graduates, please know, as you receive your diploma, you will also receive a lily and a tassel. That lily is not yours to keep. The purpose of that lily is to seek somebody out this evening, a parent, a guardian, a teacher, a fellow classmate, and give them thanks for helping them on your way. So, With that, our first teacher speaker is Miss Cindy DePietro.
And here comes the letter.
Old ladies have bags. Well, so do I.
Get it.
Each year I approach senior speeches based on our year together. This year was a gift for me. I worked with amazing students and colleagues who reminded me that every day the value of a well-rounded education and the importance of family, our second family. Together we supported each other through difficulties and cheered each other on with every accomplishment. That is why I chose to gift my two seniors with a little something, so let's get this started. First is Jade Lorenz, daughter of Melissa Hill and mother to Salem. Perhaps one of the strongest workers, positive and driven, Jade was consistently on the honor roll, this year's Kauffman Award winner, and earned Student of the Week. These accolades are deserved, sure. But it's the little pieces that make Jade special. That is why I chose a puzzle as her gift.
Puzzle.
Weird to say? Puzzle takes patience, time, consistent effort, and the ability to see the big picture. Jade expressed to me that being at Moss was a gift because it helped her try new things, accept people for who they are, to keep her mind open, and it gave her the opportunity to do hands-on projects and gardening that she did this year, which she loved. She also enjoyed publishing and art and working on her creative side, allowing her to tap into the need for perfection and the pride that it took in being a part of the yearbook and producing art pieces that challenged her to learn two new techniques. I think she gets the big picture. During this year, Jade said failure was not an option. This is what's going to be hard. That she worked hard for her daughter and for herself. Way to go, girl. She just enrolled at NMU to begin her studies in accounting in the fall. She sincerely thanks her mom and grandparents for helping her through this endeavor. When I asked Jade, who has been the most influential person in your life? She said, no one solid person. I have taken pieces of everyone that has helped complete me. Thus the puzzle.
Wow.
It should be puzzling, not so much as to why I picked this gift. I chose this particular puzzle because it reminds me of the UP and has our school mascot, the eagle, in it. I know you're sore, Jade, because you know how to work hard and how to put all the pieces together. And I love you. Congratulations.
Way to go, Jade. That's a girl.
Next is Miss Kate Spitza, daughter of Dave Spitza and Christy Spitza. Each morning, my day began with a visit to my room from Katie, saying this, Cindy Lou, I need a hug. Katie worked diligently this year in publishing and photography, honing in on her incredible technology skills while learning many new features and sharing those with others. It is an understatement to say I couldn't bear the workload or the challenges without her help. This local scholarship Student of the Year winner has attended cosmetology school in Beloit, Wisconsin, and photography school elsewhere. She wants to own her own business someday that can allow her to express her artistic side while continuing to hone in and improve her skills. She states that her sister Jessica has a strong influence with her success because she listens and she picks her up when she is down. Katie, you never lost your bearings this year. Even when I bear down on you, you just grin and bear it. All these bears. I was happy to deliver those hugs you requested. When you are having one of those down days, and I am not there to help you, please pick up this little guy. and remember how much you are loved. I know my puns are polarizing and downright unbearable, but I had to end with at least a few. And of course, a hug. I love you. Congratulations.
I specifically left on the notes to stand up and move down the aisle. You guys didn't do that. Our next teacher speaker is Jesse Guideline. I actually didn't give him any notes.
Don't look at her.
Good evening. Before I start, say congratulations again to Carol Ranch. It's been awesome working with you for these last 11 plus years. Congratulations, you've earned it. Okay, so I got 3 graduates up here with me tonight, and the first one is Miss Emily Gothier. I've had the pleasure of knowing her for the longest out of the 3 up here. I've known her for 3.5 years. One word sums up what I have to say about Emily: kind-hearted. Emily has always been very kind-hearted, very respectful to me especially. In fact, every year that I've known her, on my birthday, she's given me a handmade card. I really appreciate it. She even made me recently a poster of Captain America, with me as Captain America in the style of Uncle Sam, saying, you know, the pointing slogan saying, I want you to watch your language. It's awesome and it's hilarious. I love it. Emily has a lot of love in her heart. This lovingness spreads to all aspects of her life, especially her home life. She really cares for her siblings, and she wanted to take this time to say how much of an inspiration her mom's been to her. She thinks her mom is, and I quote, just awesome because she has taken care of so many children over the years. Back in school, she wanted to give respect and love to our own Chris Bloom. She said, she related to me her favorite story from high school, her favorite memory. It involves the very first canoe trip she was on, like 3 years ago with you guys. She and you shared a canoe, and it was one of those years where the water level was kind of low, so there was a lot of portaging to be done. And she got a kick out of how you just sat back and let her do all the work. Well, she had to get up and carry the canoe and carry the supplies. Nice job. I don't know why she thinks that's funny, but I guess you had to do it. After high school, Emily plans to attend college, but she's undecided as to what to study. But for all of her love and respect that she has given to us, her family, her friends, I want to give her just a little teeny tiny gift back in return. Emily, you are truly all heart. Congratulations. Next up is Morgan Hofer. I've known Morgan for about 2 years here. I've had her in science classes in these 2 years. What stands out to me most is her creativity, her artistic ability, and her attitude that goes with it.
Oh yeah, Clark Morgan.
Since she joined our school, we've marveled time and again at the artistic work she's created. She's added a very creative spice to our atmosphere of our building. She's decorated the halls, the bathroom stalls, appropriately. It was planned. She's even made posters for us to take home for our children and hang on the walls. Just beautiful Disney characters and such. It's awesome. Her crowning achievement, however, at the school hangs in our gym right now. If you get a chance, you know, if you're in the area, you swing by our school, come check it out. It's a giant mascot, or a giant eagle or mascot. It's up on the wall. It's beautifully done. It's a great job. Not only has Morgan made our school a better place through her art, but also through her attitude. She has the perfect mix of passion and compassion. In my classes, she could always be counted on to help kids keep in line. Some days she would give an unruly student a very hard truth. At other times, she was a very gentle soul who offered comforting words and sound advice. Whatever the situation, it seemed she would always have the correct response to make someone's day better. This family at Moz and I have come to truly appreciate all the ways that Morgan has made our school a better place. I know she will continue to make the world a better place as she plans on attending NMU this fall to study cosmetology, where the whole world, not just us, will get to see her talents in action. Congratulations, Morgan. And last but not least is Cody O'Neill.
Yeah.
I'm going to start this one with a pop quiz. Just to show you how good this guy is. I can never stump him with any kind of music or movie or pop culture trivia. So first question: who sang the song Barracuda? Heart. Second question: who sang the song Hotel California? The Eagles. Good. Cody represents what is at the heart of being a Moz Eagle. He often wears his Eagles hoodie with pride. He has a fun-loving, jovial attitude. No matter what the situation, he always seems to make the best of it. Whether I was showing a clip from Mythbusters, or telling one of my lame jokes, or making a bad pun during a lesson, Cody was always the first to laugh and appreciate his surroundings. It sure made my job easier every day. Last quiz question for you. What do Black Sabbath and Marvel's Avengers have in common? Iron Man. Cody has been through a lot of adversity in his life, but he has never let it get him down. He's adopted the dude's mantra: strikes and gutters, man, ups and downs. In other words, don't sweat the small stuff. There are good days, there are bad days. Through it all, Cody rises above and has come out on top. He is truly an Iron Man. He's as strong as they come. He wanted it to be known that his best time during high school was every day at Moz. In fact, I quote him as saying, best decision he had ever made was to come over to our high school. I know, we think that was the best decision you made too. I'm going to miss having you in class. I'm going to really miss our fun lunchtime conversations. The good news is, Cody's not going to go too far. He's accepted at NMU, he's going there this fall. He starts his coursework in microbiology. So hopefully, with any luck, he'll come back and visit. Congratulations.
You're so strong, Coach.
I think it was really evident in that brief video the things that you accomplished this year with us and the memories that we've made that'll last your lifetime. If you could please rise, graduates. Once we leave this auditorium, there will be cupcakes prepared by Kim Matulitz's cooking class and refreshments in the cafeteria. Please join us. Ladies and gentlemen, the Marquette Alternative High School class of 2016. Take this out,